Hey guys, today you gonna listen the story of Jake, here with Kulki. Jake was a curious and adventurous young boy who lived in a small town with his parents. He was always exploring the surrounding woods and loved to discover new trails and hidden secrets within the trees. One day, while wandering through the forest, Jake stumbled upon an abandoned house that he had never seen before. Despite the creepy aura that surrounded the place, he was drawn to it, as it was unlike any other building he had ever seen, with broken windows and vines creeping up the sides. Jake's parents warned him to stay away from the abandoned house, but he couldn't resist the urge to explore it further. So, he made his way inside, determined to find out what secrets the old building held. As he stepped inside, Jake was immediately struck by the eerie atmosphere of the house. The air was thick with the smell of decay, and the walls were covered in cobwebs and peeling wallpaper. Despite the creepy surroundings, Jake pushed forward, his heart pounding with excitement. As he made his way deeper into the house, Jake began to hear strange whispers and creaking noises echoing throughout the empty halls. He felt like he was being watched by unseen eyes, and that something sinister was lurking just beyond the shadows. He tried to ignore the feelings of dread that were growing within him and pressed on, determined to discover the secrets of the abandoned house. Suddenly, the door behind him slammed shut, and Jake found himself trapped inside. He tried to find a way out, but the walls and floors were constantly changing, becoming twisted and distorted. The whispers and laughter grew louder and more sinister, and Jake felt like he was going mad. In a desperate attempt to escape, Jake stumbled blindly through the maze-like rooms, his heart pounding in his chest. But no matter which way he turned, he found himself trapped in the same place. The laughter grew louder and more deranged, and Jake realized that he was in the grip of some kind of evil force. As he stumbled through the darkness, Jake felt a hand grab his shoulder, and he let out a blood-curdling scream. But when he turned around, he saw a figure standing in front of him, shrouded in darkness. The figure beckoned to him, and Jake felt an overwhelming sense of dread. Jake was consumed by fear as the figure led him deeper into the abandoned house, its twisted, mangled hands guiding him into the depths of its malevolent heart. He was completely powerless against the evil force that had taken hold of him, and he knew that he would never leave the house alive. For hours, Jake wandered through the abandoned house, his mind slowly being consumed by the evil that lurked within. The whispers grew louder and the laughter more deranged, and Jake felt like he was being pulled further into the darkness. And then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the evil force released its hold on Jake. He stumbled out of the house, gasping for air and drenched in sweat. When he looked back at the abandoned house, it was gone, as if it had never existed. Jake never spoke of his experience in the abandoned house, but from that day on, he was never the same. He was haunted by nightmares of the evil force that had taken hold of him and the screams of the lost souls who had been trapped within the abandoned house for all eternity. To this day, the abandoned house remains a dark and malevolent presence in the forest, a place where evil still lurks and waits to claim its next victim. And Jake's story serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers that exist in the shadows, and of the power of the evil that lies within the abandoned house. Thanks for tuning into Kulki. We hope you enjoyed today's horror experience. If you have any of your own chilling tales to share, be sure to leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bone-chilling content every week. Until next time, Keep the lights on and stay tuned for more scary stories from Kolki.